Hello and welcome to the Year 9 options video for the subject of music. So, music is a fantastic GCSE option for you to take, and it's one that encompasses both the practical nature of music, being a performer, composer, or a technician, as well as the theoretical understanding of how music is constructed and how we listen to music and analyse it. So, this qualification is a GCSE and it's through the exam board of AQA. And as you can see on our learning journey, there are many parts to this, and you'll study many different areas of study across musical history, whilst also studying and learning how to develop your performance or technology skills, as well as your composing and creating skills. So, music is assessed through three different components, and each of these components are worth different percentages. So, the first component is called understanding music. This is when you learn to listen to music and you learn the context of music and music through time. So, this is examined through a 1 hour, 30-minute exam paper, of which 1 hour is about listening to different pieces of music in the exam and answering questions about them and all about how they're constructed, different musical elements, and things that you practice actually throughout Key Stage 3 anyway. And the other 30 minutes of the paper is about study pieces. So you will study a piece by Mozart called Mozart's Clarinet Concerto in some detail, and you'll also study either Little Shop of Horrors and 3 songs from that, and or Paul Simon's Graceland, 3 songs from that album. You will need to then answer some questions on those in the exam paper. This whole component is worth 40% of your GCSE, and that is examined through that final paper at the end of Year 11. Throughout your course, you'll be working mostly and a lot of time on the performance and composing side of the course. So component 2 is worth 30% of your GCSE, which is a minimum of 4 minutes performance or technology production. So you are expected to be able to do a solo performance, or what we call a solo music tech performance, and an ensemble performance, which is a group performance, or an ensemble tech performance production. So you have 2 options here. You can, obviously, most people will focus on being a performing musician, so a singer or an instrumental player. And some people will actually go down a technology route where they use music software and recording software to reproduce a song using technology and sequencing, and that is an option. So it was almost like a music technology GCSE. So you don't have to be a solo performer. You can also do the tech option. The other aspect of the course is 30% of it is on composing and creating music, where you have to do a minimum of 3 minutes of composition. There are 2 compositions you do. One of them is in Year 11, which is called a composition to a brief. You will be set some different scenarios and you pick one to create a piece of music for it. The other is called a free composition, where you get to create and write a piece of music in any style or genre that you wish, using any instruments or vocals that you wish. And you will focus on your strengths. So if you love rock music, you will create a rock song, for example, because you will know more about it and be able to access the greater marks on that. We expect quite a lot from you if you pick GCSE music. So obviously we expect an excellent effort and behaviour in all lessons. That goes without said. It's a very personal subject in a way. You know, when people are performing, it's very personal, and you know that we expect people to be positive at all times. No fun sponges. You know that in music we ask you to get on with everything that we try to ask you to do, and the reason is it develops your personal skills as well as obviously your musical skills. So be prepared to try everything. Homework expectations, you'll set a weekly piece of homework, which is usually a small listening question to develop that practice, which is usually done on Google Classroom and on Google Forms. And we also, the biggest thing is we expect you to practice a little bit every single day. 20 minutes a day is ideal. 20 minutes a day will help you develop your musical skills, your performing and playing skills, absolutely massively. So that's what we expect. Commitment wise, you are expected to attend an extracurricular club. There are many things on offer for you. We have choirs, we have contemporary orchestras like pop orchestras, we have bands club, we have music technology club, all sorts all sorts of exciting things. And by doing that, you're involved in developing your music skills even further. We expect you to participate in concerts, performances, and trips. There are many opportunities that we will give you, and these opportunities are critical in developing yourself as a strong musician. And also, expect you to commit to having an instrumental or a singing lesson, even if you're going to focus on technology, because those will develop, those one-to-one time or two-to-one time with a tutor will help you develop your skills even quicker and much more. So that's critical. That can be done inside school or outside of school. Now, this course can lead, obviously, onto further education and studying music in more depth. So A-level music technology, which they are both separate A-levels. Many students also go on to do a level 3 BTEC in music and focus on either performance or production or recording or composition. You can really tailor what your expertise is. Further from that, in university, there are a huge variety of courses that you could go into. You can do bespoke music courses or pop music courses or technology courses. You can even do recording. You can do music journalism. You can do ethnomusicology, which is studying world music. You could focus in one instrument. You can do all sorts of exciting things, and also do music alongside another subject, like you could do history and music, and you can combine your degrees. In terms of careers, there are the music careers that go into performers, songwriters, teachers, musical directors, DJs, radio producers, studio techs, music journalists, session musicians, therapists, all sorts of exciting things. And often, many people will have music as a sort of a second job, where they will go into doing session work or playing in bands and doing function work and playing weddings and all sorts of exciting things throughout their careers. We will give you so much support through this course because it is so personalised. We have outstanding resources and facilities here for you, including giving you free access to professional recording and sequencing software, which you can use in school and at home. And it's really easy to do so. We have great resources at this school here for you, some of the best in the county, and it's absolutely fantastic that these options are here for you. We give you access to instrumental tuition in school. So we have fantastic teachers and tutors that come in to teach all different instruments and vocals. We have excellent lessons taught by experienced music teachers who are also working musicians. Everybody in the department works in music outside of school. We either do musical directing, or we work in bands, or we do technician work. We do all sorts of exciting things. So we have the experience there for you to access. We give you loads of opportunities for trips and performances in school and in the community. We go to the Delaware often. We do all sorts of exciting things. We have loads of trips, as I've just mentioned, that go out, and we will offer you targeted intervention sessions as would be necessary. How can parents and carers support you? Well, you can supporting in regular practice and on the instrument or vocal practice at home. That's so important. Support you in completing your coursework, because that's a big chunk of the course. You need time to do that, and completing your homework. Obviously, attending performances and concerts that you will be involved in, that's critical. And communicating with us regularly and the tutors, the private instrumental tutors, to support your musical needs. So, in summary, music is a highly valuable subject that is really academic, and it's important to understand that. This is not an easy subject. There are parts of the course where you will be writing in books and you will be having to study music and musical history. We have to understand that part of the course is critical to developing your skills in performance and composition as well. It's very academic, alongside with, obviously, a massive practical side. More importantly, this is a fun course. You will have so much fun and develop some lifelong friendships through studying music. We promise we will give you our very, very best. Please choose music, whether you go down an instrumental route or whether you go down a music technology route. The options are there for you, and we are looking forward to seeing you on our courses. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact us, the head of music, or indeed any of the music staff in the department. Thank you for listening.